There you and she are. She gets down on one knee. She's got a ring in hand and asks you, Mo, for your hand in marriage. It's not traditional, but damn, that girl loves you. What you gonna say?
I wouldn't want to say no, but I'll tell her, let me get back to her.
Let's circle back on this.
Yeah. Let me get back to you.
Do women propose with a ring?
I have no idea. Mo and I were chewing on this yesterday on the show, and we both are in the same camp that I think that we're pretty open-minded, but we're traditional in this kind of way. Like, I want to do the asking here.
Yeah, I think it's like the same way a lot of women have always kind of grown up thinking about how the marriage will go. I think as a man, I've always thought about the moment of proposing and in front of your family, maybe surprising you. You don't even know they're there, getting on a knee. I enjoy the tradition of that.
We got one job. That's it for us.
That's really all.
And then we move aside for the rest of our lives, and you guys take over.
Neat. Yay.
Vonda heard us say that yesterday, and she's like, oh, I don't think Bert and Mo find it off-putting. I think maybe I'll do this with my man. So, Vonda, you're thinking about now proposing to your man.
Yes, I am. I heard you guys talking about this, and you know, I had no idea it was a thing, but I think it's really cool, and now I'm kind of scrambling because I think I want to propose to my man on Valentine's Day.
And when she said she didn't know this was a thing, Cassie brought to the table that because it's a leap year, that means women can take the lead on their relationships with their men, i.e. proposing on Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm. I think it's for, I don't know, for me, it was kind of like the confirmation that I needed. I didn't know it was leap year. And we've been together for 2 years. This has been in the talks. We've talked about marriage. And I think he actually really wants to, but he gets really nervous and he's a perfectionist. And I don't need perfection for a proposal. I think what we have is special, and he's the guy I see myself spending the rest of my life with. And so I want to eliminate that pressure for him. I do. So if it's a tradition to reverse the roles and ask him, then I want to move forward with things, and I want to be the one to take that step.
Yeah, I think you got to just know your man here. Like, I think Mo and I have been verbal enough with, like, when we go out with women, and we've talked about it on the show. Also, we're very traditional as far as, like, picking up the check also, at least initially. So I think you got to know your man. Like, if he's not going to be open to this, then this is not going to go real well. So is your man traditional in this area? Is he more open-minded? Or are you doing this just because it's like, okay, I'm ready, it's time, and he just gets real nervous about things like this?
You know, I think he's pretty open-minded. I mean, I'm hoping for the best. Like I said, you know, we've talked about our future together, and I know it's last minute, but he's my person. And so I guess my question to you guys, since you guys kind of lit that bulb in me, that switch in me went off listening to you guys, my question is, if I go through with it, should I have some type of ring? Or what should I give to him?
I don't know. Let's ask.
Should I get down on one knee?
Let's ask how women this is how this is done. I really don't know. If you have proposed to your man before, 1-855-BERT Show. How did you do it? Did you get down on a knee? Was it a conversation? Did you bring a ring? A beer? What is it? What is it you propose?
And this got me thinking too. I mean, and not that I want to have to, default to one of our resident lesbians on the show, but like when you're in a same-sex relationship, like how do you decide who proposes, and what does that look like? Is it always the person proposing providing a ring? Like, I honestly, Vonda, I don't know.
I don't necessarily have the answers either, but I would imagine if you are going to take over that tradition in any form, regardless of the gender, you should probably take it over exactly how it is. So you should get on the knee, you should bring the ring, and you should handle. I think so.
So I think it's such a non-traditional way to do it that using the traditional way for a non-traditional proposal wouldn't sit right with me.
But see, as a guy, if you just came to me with a beer and said, do you want to get married? It would make me feel like you're pretty much just forcing me to propose, as opposed to you're actually proposing to me.
Oh, okay. Here is Megan that proposed to her husband, so she can help you here. Hey, Megan, good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
Good. All right. So give us a little bit of the backstory here. Like, why did you propose to him before he could propose to you? And how did you even do it?
So it was Leap Day, 2008, and we were joking about it all day. I was going to propose. And then we were eating Taco Bell, and my then boyfriend turned to me and said, "Are we doing this or not?" I was like, "Oh, okay. Do you want to get married?" And he said yes. And we got married in August of that year, and we're still married to this day.
Aww, over the bell.
Over Taco Bell, man. It's hard to say no at the bell, man. All right, so you
Do it.
All right, so there was no like traditional getting down on a knee. It was more like, hey, you want to do this kind of thing.
My heart was pounding, and we hugged, and he's like, "Oh, my God, your heart is pounding so hard." And I'm like, "I thought you'd say no."
Yeah, it was all that sodium from Taco Bell. So according to the internet, and this is coming from Zola Weddings, 2% of women today propose to their male partners. And they say you don't need a ring to propose. You can present a card, a watch, a gift, or nothing at all. But if you do decide to kneel, make sure your outfit allows for the task.
Oh,
Okay.
So no miniskirt.
I don't know. Flashing them might seal the deal.
Yeah, you'll get that yes.
It'll help.
Oh, I know where you can hide the ring.
You got to find it.
I say chances are pretty good if you get down on a knee, he's going to say yes to whatever you're proposing. Al has been proposed to by a woman. Hey, Al.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. All right, tell us about this proposal.
Okay. So it was my fiance, or should I say it was my girlfriend. We were together for about 3 years. She knew that I was willing to propose, but she didn't want to be proposed to. So I basically left it on her, and I said, well, then you tell me when you're ready, and then I'll propose to you. And about 2 years into the relationship, we're out on a boat trip, and my daughter was there, and they're filming me, and I'm like, what's going on? Next thing you know, she goes on one knee, and I'm like, oh, my God, you're proposing to me? And she was like, yes. And I was like, I do. A year, and we've been married for 3 years now.
Aww.
Okay. All right, Vonda, so if you're going to do it, I mean...
You need a boat, Taco Bell.
The Bert Show.